Oh man, this guy looks vicious. Is that JTG? Has JTG been working out?
Well, let's just do this together. The Usos.
I don't see why the WWE doesn't just like put the tag belts on them because they're the only real tag team left in the WWE other than the Nexus. So, and they're good wrestlers. So it'll pretty much fit them.
Yeah, that's true. They're good wrestlers. They're good wrestlers. I'll give them that. But charisma wise, they just don't have it. That's why they needed their one manager, that tough guy Tamana. And now that he's working in some homosexual angle with Santino, the Usos just aren't doing anything now. I don't know. That's all they got going for them is they're great wrestlers, lack charisma, much like a lot of superstars. And speaking of lacking wrestling ability, let's move on to Juan Cena. What do you think about Juan Cena?
I'll tell you what, Juan Cena probably has the most charisma out of all the Raw locker room. Wait, my bad, that says John Cena, his stupid cousin. Well, his stupid cousin is probably the worst thing to happen to the WWE and to anyone over the age of 14. I'm sure I speak for everyone except for some faggots who still like him over the age of freaking 14 and don't see how old this stupid Super Cena gets. But, what do you think about him?
Honestly, you either love him or you hate him. After he got drafted to Raw, he just started to annoy the hell out of me with this stupid gimmick of always beating everyone, always coming out on top, always taking up time on the show. And he's been doing this for years and years and years, but now that I think about it, he's really the only guy that can actually carry the business. I'll give him that. I hate him, but, you know, I kind of respect the guy. He's probably the only guy that could actually be a credible champion right now, besides Edge and Triple H and them. So he's probably the only young superstar that can actually carry the WWE as one of the top guys.
Let's also not forget that he's pretty much the only established guy nowadays that will pretty much push the young talent clean.
Yeah, he's able to push young talent, unlike people like Randy Orton and Triple H who are selfish and never want to push.
No, Triple H pushes young talent. Look at Sheamus. Sheamus wouldn't be where he's at without Triple H.
Oh, well, yeah, that's true. Triple H is Sheamus' friend, but we'll talk about that later. So, really, I hate the guy, and I hate how much he hogs up the spotlight from other people, but when you think about it, it only makes sense to give him this much attention, considering the roster that they have now. So, moving on, John Morrison.
The Guru of Greatness, the Tuesday Night Delight, the Shaman of Sexy. Oh wait, he's not any of those things anymore, is he? Nah, he's a good wrestler.
All right. Yeah, he had so much charisma when he was in ECW, when he was the ECW champion, that heel. His mic skills still weren't all that great, but I mean, they're a lot better than they are now. He fails at trying to be funny. He can't be funny, and people.
Every time you think of John Morrison failing at humor, every time just that segment with Ted DiBiase and Maryse pops up in my head.
Yeah, he's been lacking in mic skills a lot lately, and being a face, I can understand him being a face with the current roster they have now. They really don't have any other good guys that could be face and carry the industry. But I mean, it's just not working for him. He's still a great wrestler, though. Great wrestler. I'm not taking anything away from him, but he just lacks charisma. Damn, a lot of superstars in the Raw roster lack so much charisma. No wonder fucking John Cena is everywhere. Justin Gabriel. What do you think, Omar?
I have a soft spot for this guy. I think he's a really talented wrestler, never given enough credit. But the mic skills are really lacking here. Like he's a really good wrestler and everything, but I think if he wasn't from South Africa, if it wasn't for that accent that he has, that I think he would be huge right now, and he might be like the David Otunga of the Nexus, and David Otunga would be the Justin Gabriel. What do you think?
Justin Gabriel, he's a great talent, great wrestler, but like you said, mic skills not there yet. And it's great that he's in Nexus because that really gives him a chance to, be in main events and stuff, show what he's got, compete against main event stars like John Cena and everything. And I remember that match was him and John Cena. He fared pretty well in that, and in that match was Randy Orton. So he's got the talent to keep up with the main event guys, but Mike's skills just aren't there, and I can't see him going any further than becoming an Intercontinental or United States champion. So moving on, Mark Henry. What do you think about Mark Henry?
Kool-Aid! 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 You?
Mark Henry fucking sucks as a face. Like, I can understand why they made him face, because they're lacking face people on Raw. Good face people on Raw. But seriously, this guy fucking sucks as a face. He can't... He just looks pathetic, and he looks weak. And I mean, he's pretty powerful still in his matches, and he's still the world's strongest man. But he's just been turned into a joke, and they do this with every big guy. They take big guys, make them all intimidating for their first few months in the run, like Great Khali and all these other guys, and then they just turn them into jokes like this. I mean, look at him. He looks like fucking Santa Claus, just smiling with the fucking red suit and that stupid beard. I mean, seriously, he looks like Santa Claus, except he's black.
That's what Santa Claus would look like in Nigeria.
But other than that, he's pretty good in the ring, pretty tough. Maryse! What do you think about Maryse?
Well, I remember when she was in the bathtub welcoming us back to SmackDown, and I was like, who the fuck is this bitch? What the hell is she ever gonna do in the WWE? And then I started watching Raw in 2009, Divas Division, that is. I started paying more attention to it, and I saw how talented a wrestler she had become, and I was like, isn't that bitch that was in her bathtub welcoming me to SmackDown and telling me to use Head and Shoulders? I was like, wow, she has really come so far, and she's still hot. I don't know why she's wasting her time with Ted DiBiase, though. What do you think?
I love Maryse. She's my favorite, well, one of my favorite divas right now. We're about to get to my favorite diva right now, but Maryse is currently one of my favorite divas right now. She's great. She's got great personality. She's able to carry the Divas division. She's great in the ring, great personality, great mic skills at that. Yeah, she's like the complete package right now in the Divas division, next to Michelle McCool and Melina. Yeah. Oh, and she's hot, and she has a nice ass, so just throwing that out there. So, Melina! Melina. What do you think about Melina?
Yawn. Well, as a face, yawn. Heel, she was just like an annoying person, like Vicky Guerrero is the new Melina, only she doesn't look nearly as hot as Melina did. But that's pretty much how she was, and who knows where this heel turn will take her. But as a face, yawn. As a heel, we'll see.
I'm gonna agree with you. I've always been a fan of Melina ever since she first debuted with Eminem. I immediately fell in love with her. I know that. I was just about to say that. Now, I might not be as big of a mark as Jay Vardy, because Jay Vardy thinks she's the greatest thing to happen of all time. And, well, I think she's good. I think she's great, but lately she just hasn't been showing it. Especially as a face. Ever since she turned face, her whole career's just been, just boring. Like, really, I can't even remember any great matches she had as a face, except with Beth Phoenix at Extreme Rules and that feud she had when she first turned face in 2008. But as a heel, of course, who could ever forget that? But as a heel, when she was with Eminem, she was my favorite diva, bar none. At that time, I freaking loved her. I did. I had a huge crush on her, and when I even went to a Raw event in 2008 or 2007, and when she was walking backstage, I just shouted to her, "I love you, Melina! I fucking love you!" And I forgot what she was saying. She was just saying something. She was mouthing something out, or I don't know, but I'm pretty sure she was saying, "I love you too, fucking sexy, come fuck me." I'm pretty sure it was something along the lines of that.
Wow. Yeah, right. Wow.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure it was something along the lines of that. But yeah, Melina's always been one of my favorites, and I hope this heel turn really launches her career back again because she's always been one of the greats, and I really want to see her get her pushed back to the main event. Anyway, the next person we're going to talk about, speaking of sexy, Michael Cole. Omar, what do you have to say about Michael Cole?
What can I say about Michael Cole other than vintage idiot? And I quote, "What an idiot. What a joke. What a travesty to have this guy replace JR as the freaking voice of the WWE. Oh my. That stands nothing compared to he just got beat like a government mule." I will always miss JR. Michael Cole will never replace JR for me, even as his heel, which I'm really enjoying for some reason. But he'll never replace him announcer-wise. What about you?
Michael Cole's always been annoying, but now that he's purposely trying to be annoying, it's working a whole hell of a lot more. And him loving The Miz and being The Miz's #1 fan and everything, and trying to help him with the match, I think this is just hilarious. And as an announcer, he's funny. Him and Josh Matthews are magic together, but nowhere near the likes of JR or JBL. So next superstar, Michael McGillicutty. Now, my opinion, see this moment right now, and from this moment on, so anyway, moving on, Michael Tarver. What do you think about Michael Tarver?
Is that 50 Cent? 50 Cent. I swear to God, that's 50 Cent. Look at that. He's got the nose. He's got the ears. He's got the bald. Oh my God. This guy's freaking scary. I was always scared of him as a kid. Oh my God, 50 Cent's a WWE superstar now. Wow. Isn't he in the Nexus too? Oh my God, he's getting super pushed. This guy's the next David Arquette. What do you think about him?
Michael Tarver. You want to know what I think about Michael Tarver? I personally think that Michael Tarver is, anyway, Mr. McMahon.